way. I'm fascinated by one thing. I'd like to move away from the VA. And again, it's your responsibility to be aggressive and not take no for an answer. You've served, you paid your dues, and you're entitled to be taken care of by the country that you've served. So if you're not getting satisfaction here, go there, but be aggressive. The thing that I'm fascinated by, now, you did not touch the craft. He touched the craft, right?
No, sir, I did not touch the craft.
Okay, now, I want you to walk us through. You're walking up to it, and you touch it. What do you do? Touch it, do you grab it? Tell us about that.
Okay. Well, after the explosion of light, and we did hit the ground, I mean, I thought it was going to explode. But
That's good training.
Yeah. I mean, it was reaction. So there was no noise, so I got up and compose myself just a little bit, and I said, well, I gotta do what I'm supposed to do. I need to investigate and get as much information as I can and report it back to someone of a higher pay grade, can make a decision on this. I felt since there was no reaction from it at the beginning, it was non-hostile. I mean, it didn't look like it was going to go anywhere. It looked like it was fixed. It's going to stay there. So I started doing the walk around 360 of the object, and as I came around, I seen there was an inscription on the front, and I was actually relieved. I thought it was going to say United States Air Force, NASA, some prototype. I was looking for that. And when I seen the glyphs, your imagination does. When I went into that forest, I never believed in UFOs, ET alien, and I still don't, by the way.
This is what you saw, right?
That's what I saw. So, I'm having a hard time rationalizing this because I really wanted it to be an aircraft crash too. I mean, there's all kinds of things I wanted it to be because it didn't look like an aircraft crash. I was just trying to make it an aircraft crash because we lost contact, prior 15 minutes. I said that gave us permission to go off. So I started walking around the craft and I seen the glyphs, and as I, ran my hand from the fabric of the craft, it was smooth to touch.
You ran your hands along it?
Yeah. I started feeling it, and I said, well, the first thing I looked at was underneath it, because I said, how's this being fixed?
I yelled, gentlemen, just a couple minutes.
Thank you. I'll take whatever I can get.
I was wondering
Just to conclude it.
I was wondering how, sir, it was being, how it was sitting there in the forest. So there was light emanating from underneath it. So as I looked down, there was no landing gear, but it was up off the ground, maybe 2 feet. So here I am, pushing the craft. It doesn't move, nothing. It's solid as can be. So I said, okay. So I start running my hand across.
Was it humming when you tried to?
There was complete silence. There was the air temperature at that time was about 32 degrees. When I touched the craft, it felt like metal, smooth metal, and I would say, and this is an estimate, guess.
Do you have gloves on, or was it your own skin?
No, it was my own skin. Anyway, I figured the temperature of it might have been 45, 50 degrees. Unbeknownst to me, it probably was radioactive, and that's probably why it was warm. I didn't realize that at the time, but and then as I walked around it, I knew it was nothing that we had, and it surely wasn't nothing the Russians had. And no, it was beyond our technology.
Thank you very much. All I want to do is leave 2 words with you. Question authority. Just don't take.
Thank you.
Question authority.